And what a great way to start a Monday morning with a Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover worth $5,000. We're here with the Chin family. How you doing?
Great, thank you.
Awesome. How do you normally use your garden? How do you use your yard?
We play around with the kids and have barbecues and entertain a little bit, and we have a veggie garden.
Excellent. The kids actually help out with that, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Who's in charge of carrots? Who's in charge of carrots? That's you. What's your name?
Andrew.
And how old are you, Andrew?
4.
4. And how old are you, Ryan?
6.
Awesome. I know you got your garden gloves. Let's show everybody your garden gloves, which Gary gave you. We're going to get you guys to work. So you guys go help Kate right now because, Gary, this is something that's happening live on breakfast television this morning. We've got a before picture that we're going to show. Talk about some of the challenges with this particular yard.
So this is a great family because they use their yard, which is really exciting. But they have a fishbowl effect here. There are new condos that have gone in all around them, plus an old apartment building and a really big wall on the house next door. So we really wanted to soften that with some strategic hedging.
Okay, so we've got obviously like the patio area, which again in the picture shows, you know, you got fence and you got siding. Yeah. And here's this fishbowl effect that we're talking about here. Yeah. So what have we done to sort of soften things and offer that privacy?
Already we're putting in a strategic hedge to soften a really big wall here that looms over the family. And then we're also trying to protect the family, give them a sense of privacy, some real privacy, but also a feeling of privacy, because these new cedars are going to grow up into pillars, give them some privacy.
And you're working with colors of the actual playground,
well, you know, this is a real
right?
family with a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, so they got colorful toys here. So we're going to put in a lot of really colorful plantings to match these toys and also enhance their edible lives by giving them some cool edibles.
I love it, and the kids are already at work. Andrew and Ryan, hard at work right there as we continue, Thor, with our Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover. This is a work in progress. We got to be done by the end of the show, so the kids are being put to work this morning. Thanks to Miracle-Gro and, of course, Phoenix Perennials, where, Gary, we're just sort of doing the finishing touches on the next stage, because this is all happening live on breakfast television. What are you doing here?
We are planting color, bright color. So this is a shady spot, so we've got some bold golds, pinks, blues. It's going to finish off this area, look amazing. So we're just going to pop these in.
So when people are potting, they take a plant, literally they dig a hole and then just fill it in, right?
Stuff it in, yeah. Make sure that the level that's in the pot ends up being the exact same level it ends up in the soil. You don't want any soil up against higher up on the plant.
Okay, and using something like this, where would be the best place to use that?
Well, this is a shake and feed product, so it's a slow release fertilizer.
Okay.
So you can use more compost and manure later on, but to get things really going first, maybe use a little bit of shake and feed right around the plants to really give them an oomph.
Excellent.
To start off with.
Let's show a before photo right now. We're again in the Chin family backyard, and it's looking a little bit bare, this picture that we're seeing here.
It is, yeah. And so there's kids in this garden, right? So we wanted to plant some bright, bold colors to kind of match these toys that are all around the yard all the time. So in this bed, we've planted all kinds of bright, bold foliage and incredible summer colors. So this is going to be a riot of purples, oranges, yellows, blues, and they're going to bloom all summer from June until August, September.
And
October.
then we go to pots as well. And let's just get to this because Brad, and we'll get the boys over here as well, because this is very specific to the family, which is important to do. You don't just look at a magazine and go, let's just do this. It should be specific.
It's got to be relevant to the family. So here we have carnivorous plants. So these are plants that eat bugs.
Ooh,
oh my goodness.
Is that good?
We've got Venus flytraps, we have octopus plants, and we have pitcher plants. The bugs fall in here.
Plants.
Yeah, isn't that exciting?
And
then you know what?
For Dad.
Something for Dad. You need something for the parents. So this is an agave, and that's where tequila comes from, and Dad likes his tequila, so we've got an agave in the garden for Dad.
What do you think so far?
Good.
Yeah, you think it's pretty good? We got more again with our Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover throughout the morning. Backyard where we're doing the Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover. Gary, before we chat with you about what we've done, let's take a look at the before picture of the shed. It's a shed.
It's a shed, but you know what? These guys are in Steveston, and so this shed really speaks to Steveston for me, so I really liked it. So we worked with it to just accentuate it, mask it a little bit, but also make it look good together. So we did put in a really pretty pot with some nice coral bells that match the exact same color of the shed. And then down in here, we planted a fig, because the family wants some figs. And we planted below it some thornless brazzleberry raspberries.
So this is all about edibles. These are all about
This is the edible area.
That the kids can really get involved with as well, because who doesn't love to eat? And kids especially, and what a great way to get them involved. Apples, they love, the kids love the apples.
This is an espalier apple to grow across this, this wall right here. And you know, it's been shown that kids who get involved in growing food themselves eat much more diverse diets.
And we've got, of course, Andrew and Brad here who are helping
There we
out.
are.
You like apples, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite kind of apple? Green ones or red ones?
Green ones.
Yeah, me
Green
too.
ones.
What else do we have, Garrett?
All right, so we're planting a mighty mato in here with some perpetual pesto basil, which is really exciting. And we're just gonna pop those in right around here so we can surround this this neat mighty mato.
Is Andrew a pretty good helper?
He's an amazing
He's a good helper.
He's an amazing
Is this
helper.
pretty easy, Andrew? Did you know that there's also ketchup and fries
Exactly.
as well? Did you see the ketchup and fries yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like
So-
ketchup and fries?
We're also going to plant this in there. This is brand new this year, ketchup and fries. It's a tomato on top, hand grafted onto a potato underground. So you get a few hundred cherry tomatoes and then 4 to 5 pounds of potatoes and then a strawberry that's white and tastes like a cross between a strawberry and a pineapple. Aloha.
Oh my goodness, Gary, I'll let you do that. Andrew, is that the kind of ketchup and fries you were going to have? Yeah, what about a strawberry that tastes like a pineapple?
Yeah.
Did you try one already? They're not ready yet. Can you wait, though, to try them?
Yeah.
You can tell it's an exciting morning here. Jody and Riaz, our Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover continues at 8:45. It will be the final reveal. You guys have a lot of work to do. Andrew, you got a lot of work to do. You better get to work, right? Before we reveal the finished chin garden for the Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover, Gary, let's take a look at the before picture. Tell us a little bit again about the challenges and what you were working with.
So first of all was the fishbowl effect. So there's people looking in on this yard from all angles, condos, apartments, the house next door. So we've got some strategic hedging in, a little bit of hedging in the seating area, and then we've got these pillars that are going to rise up around the garden to encapsulate and hold the garden and give a sense of privacy.
Which is what we're seeing right now. So we'll kind of do a little walk around and show people really the big differences.
So we've accentuated things. We've added beauty all over the place, bold colors to match the kids' toys, and then we've also we've enhanced their edible lives as well. So we've got a fig, which is also going to help with the privacy. We've got brazzleberry raspberries. We've got all kinds of cool edibles like the ketchup and fries. So the kids are going to have a super amount of fun with all these new edibles.
Inspiration
There's
there
the
to
color
work.
inspiration. So here on this east-facing area, we've just put in some colorful, shadier plants, some fuchsias, hostas, Japanese forest grass. And then over here, right against the house, we have got, this will be a riot of color all summer long, June, July, August, September, October. Crazy color to match the toys. And then we've also enhanced their patio area. So we've got some fabulous pots that are going to be really good focal points, carnivores for the kids, agave to make tequila for dad.
Which, by the way, you can't put a straw in, is
You
what
can't put a straw in. It's a little more complicated.
We got to talk about care, because Dad's going to be in charge of the lawn.
Dad's in charge of the lawn, so this Scott's Turf Builder is great. Dad's already doing a great job of the lawn, but here's that. And then the shake and feed is perfect for the veggie garden.
And the kids are part of taking care of the garden as well. So do you guys know what your jobs are yet? Have you heard? Okay, Gary, so what are the kids' jobs?
The kids are in charge of making sure the carnivorous plants have 1 inch of water so they can have their boggy situation all the time, and maybe feed them some bugs every once in a while.
How much is an inch, Andrew and Ryan? Show the camera right now how much an inch is. Is it this much or is it this much? What do you think?
2 centimeters.
About like that? Pretty close, right? We're going to get it together. What do you think about the makeover, Nicole?
Oh, I love it. It's such a great improvement to the backyard.
Excellent. And Dad, you were also disappointed that the tequila plant does not allow for you to throw a straw in, right?
Unfortunately not.
There are apparently different kinds of tequila plants, and some don't actually have tequila in them. By the way, thank you so much to Scott's for our Miracle-Gro Dream Garden Makeover. Hopefully the Chin family enjoys it, and kids, you're going to have fun working on the garden, right? Yeah, we'll find out what the weather will hold, by the way. Russell Kate, could we see some more rain? He has those details coming up next. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your garden.
Thank you.